in Chicago, Illinois. Not a fan, but what are you going to do? This is life until, about, 4 months, maybe 5, maybe 6. Hopefully not 6. So what's going on at Option Pit? Well, we got a couple things coming up. Thursday, ride the option income wheel. This is going to be a free Option Pit webinar. I'm going to be walking through how to ride the income wheel. I think Andrew might be there as well. It's going to be, at least he'll stop in. It's going to be on Thursday at 7 o'clock Central Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Should be a good time. Andrew's going to be presenting this for another group today. And then, of course, and you can check your email if interest you. So then, what's going on? Also, we've got the boot camp starting next Tuesday. Be there or be circular. All right, it's going to be awesome. So we've got a couple of things. One that's absolutely no charge, and then one that is a small charge for a ton of education. So now let's talk about the market. Speaking of education, well, yesterday is looking like a bit of a one-off event. VIX is down back below 14. The futures are getting smacked after having a weird print up at the end of the day. They're getting kind of smacked back down, and are back. December broke 15, which was shocking, and is now back below that level. Jan is off as well. Actually, December is off as much as the cash, and that's because it had such a big, weird print at the end of the day. So still elevated, still probably too expensive. The market doesn't seem to be moving very much. And, where was their weakness yesterday? Well, Apple is still weak. Some of the loved stocks, we talked about this on our blog. The stocks that got murdered were the Amazons, the Facebooks, the LinkedIns, not so much the Teslas, all the Twitters. They all got just smacked. The GoPros, because it was just people moving money around. I think one thing we may see into the close of the year is people taking money out of some big winners in tech and offsetting against some big losers in oil. And then at the end of the year, we may see a lot of that money into oil. Or, you could see that money moving into different oil stocks right now. We may see guys, selling out of Halliburton to buy KMI, and then dumping some of their big tech names, and dumping some of that cash into some other areas where things are weak, financials or maybe housing. Some areas where I think there's going to be growth. Interest rates continue to point toward the fact that it doesn't look like there's going to be a rate hike, which is, I think people need to get into their heads. Gold, after a massive day yesterday, giving away a little bit of that dollar, all right, which is always good. So gold kind of back below that 115 level. I don't know if that's always good, but in this case, that run got a little overextended yesterday. In fact, we saw runs on the negative and on the positive get overextended yesterday. What's interesting is the S&P didn't really move that much because we had enough running up versus running down that it kind of handled it. Areas where I tons of opportunity, and we talked about this, was ExxonMobil, which is stupid, silly, cheap. CVX, World of Shell, all these names with big dividends that are, are cheap. Some real opportunities there. So don't be caught flat-footed. When everyone's dumping stuff, that may be an opportunity to start selling puts to try and get in some of these names. That's the way. A lot of these are lining up as potential wheel trades. Something that Andrew and I are going to be talking about over the next couple of days. All right, folks, if you've got questions, you can email me, mark@optionpit.com. You can call me 888-TRADE-01. Don't forget to go to optionpit.com/events to sign up for both of our upcoming events. That's the free webinar on Thursday and, of course, the boot camp on Tuesday. All right, folks, have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.